Okay, so I'm in the bathroom. Um, I rinsed off the aligners and washed my hands, ready to go. And I'm going to put them in. So, teeth are nicely brushed. I know I have tons of fillings. And this is the bottom one. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Yep, that's the bottom. Ah, okay. It's there. It's on. It's not on my gums. Like it's over my gums. It's not touching. It just feels weird. Let that resonate for a second. Okay. So here's the top. I'm kind of nervous about the top. Do I sound funny? Like English is not my first language? English is not my first language. What's my first language? I don't know. Oh, I mean a foggy. Okay, okay, seriously, here we go. It feels weird. It just feels like someone went into my mouth and just went, and they're just holding it together. Like, I'm not gonna let it go. So that's it. They're in. I'm not eating anything, and I prepped. I'm a little tipsy. You shouldn't mix like alcohol and Tylenol. I'm just gonna say I prepped. So I'm ready for whatever pain people have been talking about. I'm ready for it. The bed's made up. All I gotta do is just get out of this, get into my jammies, lay in the bed. I got Walking Dead ready to go, and I can pass out at any moment and just sleep through whatever happens next, and I'll deal with it in the morning. So, Smile Direct, I have them in. They're not pushing up on my gums. I was really nervous about that. And they don't feel as bad as I thought they were going to feel. And I don't know. I have no complaints for this first 40 seconds of having them in. Random feather probably came out of my hair somewhere. And you can't really tell that I have them in, except for if you know how I talk, you know I don't sound like this. This is weird, but I'll get over it. So I brushed really well. I flossed really well. I bought extra fancy flossers from Hy-Vee. It's my new favorite place. I have to keep these in anywhere from 20 to 22 hours during the day. I can only take them out to eat, drink anything besides water. I don't know how I'm going to make it through the day without coffee. And I don't know what I'm going to do about vaping yet. So I don't know. I'm going to have to research that one a little bit and figure that one out. I have to sleep in them. I have to do everything in them. My conference calls in them. That's going to be fun. So I wanted to start on Friday so that way I would have the weekend to kind of acclimate into them and deal with whatever changes I needed to and not have to do it on the fly at work. So we'll see what happens. And I think I'm going to be doing a lot of sucking. I just feel it coming on already. So that's weird. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to try those little biter things to see if they, I mean, honestly, they feel really good and they look good. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have from now until July to get my mouth straightened out. I did go with the closed gap option. That was really hard. I know she probably wants to like poke me in my eye because I was like, no, I'm gonna keep the gap. No, I'll get rid of the gap. No, I'll keep the gap. And then like at the last 30 seconds, I was like, you know what? No, I'll get rid of the gap. She's like, are you sure? I was like, I think that's my final answer. So my gap, I'm not going to have my Mendoza gap anymore. And everyone in the family has it. So we'll see, because maybe I'll still have a little bit of a gap. That's a pretty big gap. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Smile Direct Club. They're in. They're comfortable. It's not as painful as anyone said, but you know, I've only had them in now for probably 2 minutes. I've been talking, maybe 6 minutes. Dang, I'm long-winded. I'll check back in probably next Friday and let you guys know how it went with this and or how my first week went. And this is Tracy from One Girl in a Box signing off. Bye, guys.